This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Raiola.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. He looks toward the sideline, finds the running back, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll try the ground game here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Send the back in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made by the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, North Carolina. They strike first in this national title bout.
What a play by this quarterback. You're talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered. Uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out?
Here he goes. Touchdown, TCU. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter, because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Blocked by the receiver. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. It's caught. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
They'll kick it away here. And the return man runs out of bounds. TCU offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Oh, the football comes out. How's that for luck? Keeps the football and picks up the first down.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And they'll give it to the back. Breaks an open space. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? A direct snap. Passes the 40. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his target. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And the Tar Heels are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. The coverage team brings him down at the 26.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to scramble now. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Big throw caught on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. Gets the first and still running. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Motion now from the tight end. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. The running back here in a direct snap. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. And this pass is on target. Caught. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, UNC. They finish off the scoring drive. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the men. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
North Carolina, 21.
Going in the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw again. He fires downfield. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, North Carolina. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes a quick catch. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down and 10. He drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Moffitt. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's running out of time here. Quick throw, catch made. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Aimed to the 35-yard line.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Has the first down and more. Touchdown, TCU, to put them on top now. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Makes a quick grab.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Tar Heels pick up enough for a first down here.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the Tar Heels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Let's go! Let's go!
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down and more. He's still running. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Horned is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. He make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. And the pass is incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Pressure is coming. Makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Well, he can football, and he makes this defense. They had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after.
ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. This would be an unconventional strategy, punting on the field on first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made wide open way downfield. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. He breaks free. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Picks up the first, looking for more.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Nice run. He's right out at the 44.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Powers through. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And now from the pistol formation. Gives it to the back. Picks up a few yards there, and that's going to wrap up the first. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And the Tar Heels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Running with purpose. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. The 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, TCU. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
An empty backfield on second and short. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, UNC, as they answer with their first score of this title game. A much-needed score, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They're continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's got a crease here. Look out. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
Sack sets up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
See if he can make something happen with the return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Thrown up, legs still churning, won't go down. Breaks into the clear. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Tar Heels line it up with first and goal. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Now look about second down and goal from the 10. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, North Carolina. The conference championship on the line, Kurt, and you can tell with this intensity, the game dead even now.
Man, everything that you do in the offseason, winter conditioning, spring ball, those hot dog days of summer two-a-days, all the way through the season, and it all comes down to this. These teams are leaving everything out on this field. Both want it desperately to win this championship.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
A completion makes it second and medium. Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. And the wideout goes in motion. The corner is now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass caught. Second down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is just thrown away. clearly intentional grounding, and here comes the penalty mark. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. He gets loose. Runs through the defender. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside and the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on third and long on a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social media would be saying that he needs to be fired and it's too conservative of a call. You wonder what they'll do on that next third down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now they'll run it on the toss. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss. He just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll ride the back again here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. And the Tar Heels will line up to boot it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. He'll hand it off. Moves the ball to 25. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. No press here. The defense backing away. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Horned Frogs come to the line to start a first set of downs. They'll run it to the right side. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
And now the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Needs some important yards here on third down. The field goal try here will be from 59 yards out. to the marker. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. Catch made on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, he makes the catch. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The quarterback looks to his right, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT over, go for 2, and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the two-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. Automatic on the PAT. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up, trying to win the game on this return.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. They'll test the right side here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Now the offense will spend a timeout to get organized before this critical play coming up. Interesting call coming up on third and medium. You don't want to lose yardage. You got to position your kicker for a potential game-winning field goal try. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go. A long field goal wins the game. A chance for this kicker to be a hero.